So today we're going to talk about giving some depth and some visual interesting aspects to your village. A little bit of illusions, if you will, to make your village maybe look a little deeper, look a little different. Over here, there's actually a mirror. So half of that street doesn't really exist, it's just a reflection of what's in front of it. But it's a good way to make it look like you have a much longer scenes. In the model railroad area, that a lot of people do that as well at the end of a train yard, so the yard looks twice as long. So that's a good way to do it. This one is a little harder to see, but under the overpass or the train bridge over here is a mirror, and it looks like the road continues, but it actually doesn't. It's just a mirror. So this is a very inexpensive way to do it. So another good way to use the mirrors is that like a scene over here. It would have to be smaller, but instead of doing this, you could have a small mirror and it will reflect the scene and make it look like it goes longer. So very small mirror, don't need to have it everywhere. Obviously you could have it, you know, over here as well if you wanted to reflect, but that might be a little too much.
Photo buildings are a really neat way to increase the depth of your village when you don't have the space for anything else. And the tools that you'll need to do this operation are a good, sharp X-Acto knife. Either kind will do. A pair of scissors, a mat cutting knife, a hot glue gun. I didn't glue this together, but normally you would end up building a shadow box of the building, which has a rough approximation of the shape of the building. And then I put little Christmas lights in it to light it up. And in this particular case, since this building has really big windows in it, I decided to put scenes that you could see inside here. This is the scene from my living room, and this is the scene of our barkeep from the Happy Trails convention, and another scene from my living room. So when you put this inside of this building, you can see a little scene inside, a lot like some of the D56 buildings. Now you don't have to put a scene inside of it. The building looks, you know, equally well just being lit up from the inside.
Since we're going to focus on the carving today and the waterfall, and in the next class will be more about the painting. Probably going to use an airbrush for this, so it's going to be something new to show when we do that. This tool heats up when you press the button, so it's kind of handy. It's not on and off, so you just use it and it's really quick. Now, this is removable, so I'm going to make my life a little easier. Can you see that first step over here? Okay, it doesn't have to be nice and perfect yet. I'm just starting to just shape it, and then I will use my blade in a flat manner here to just even it out. Then I'm going to carve the next one, and I'm going to make it turn a little bit by making it deeper over here and not as deep over here, so it starts to get that shape. I cut out the extra that I don't need here, even it out a little bit, and then move on to the next one. So thank you for coming again, and appreciate it. July 28th is the next one.